The eyes of the nation are on Virginia ahead of Election Day.
And tonight, McAuliffe is hitting the campaign trail with President Joe Biden in Arlington, while Youngkin continues his bus tour with a rally in Danville.
And there's a lot at stake for Decision 2021. 10 News reporter Lindsay Kennett joins us live in Roanoke. Lindsay, these candidates are tackling their campaigns very differently.
John, Brittany, they really are. Both are appealing to their respective parties, championing major issues that have come up in this campaign concerning taxes, education, abortion rights, and vaccine mandates, as well as gun rights and many, many more. But some political experts that I spoke with today say that the race could come down to just two things. Democrat Terry McAuliffe losing his lead in the last several weeks, now tied in the polls with Republican Glenn Youngkin in the race for Virginia's governor.
It is seeming like a very close race.
J. Miles Coleman with UVA's Center for Politics says high-profile Democrats like former President Barack Obama, Stacey Abrams, and the first couple are campaigning for McAuliffe, whereas former President Donald Trump noticeably distanced.
Youngkin maybe wants to keep them at arm's length. I mean, if I'm him, I'm not going to be barnstorming the state with Donald Trump, right? Just because Trump isn't popular here.
Though political expert Ed Lynch says President Joe Biden's low approval rating could hurt McAuliffe's campaign.
The Virginia gubernatorial race is frequently a referendum on the current president, whoever that happens to be. And with Biden's numbers in the low 40s, that is a huge mountain for McAuliffe to try to get over.
Typically, the party not in the White House tends to win in off-year elections. But McAuliffe was the first to reverse that decades-long trend back in 2013.
I don't really have any doubt that the votes in this state are there for a McAuliffe win. The Democrats just have to mobilize them.
With more independent voters supporting Youngkin and a strong Democratic voter base, ultimately turnout and independent voters could determine this election.
The Democrats' message is very much, let's keep a good thing going. If the Republicans play their cards right, this is the type of year where if they were going to win, it would be this year.
Polls show that independent voters are leaning more towards Youngkin. If McAuliffe wins, this would be the first time since the 1980s that a Democrat would win the governor's office 3 election cycles in a row. Political experts say you should expect to see a lot of negative campaign ads in the next week. Reporting live in Roanoke, I'm Lindsay Kennett, 10 News, working for you.